All right. I think we're up and running. Let me check real quick, actually. Never streamed on YouTube before, so let's see. Does it say anything? It does. Okay. So I think. Okay, yeah. I think we're good. Cool. Sweet deal. Streamed on Twitch plenty of times, never on YouTube, so. Zathria, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping in. How's it going? Thanks for verifying that the stream is working, because I have never streamed on YouTube before, so I wanted to verify that it was working. Oh, these settings are not right. What's up, Surf Taco? I love the Millie emote in the chat. That's amazing. Can I say Surf Taco in the chat, or do you want me to call you by your name and on YouTube? I don't want any of that. I want this. Tacos. Sounds good, man. I'll call you Surf Taco. How are you guys doing this evening? I don't have like a super good raid setup right now. I think I'm on like level 57 or something. Raiding chilling. Hey, that's exactly what I'm doing. It's the title of the stream. Zathria doing well, just really busy. Hopefully my phone doesn't melt while I raid and watch this. Oh man. You need a Chromecast. Cast the stream and then play the raid. Hating that my guild battle enemy today is lightning. Am I your guild battle enemy? And I just didn't look? That's the real question. Check the rankings. The rankings for what? Oh, for raids? Or what? Enjoying my single hour between work and sleep. Your tourney has been great, buddy. Thank you very much. Luke VNO? Luce VNO? I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. But either way, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for hopping in the stream. I appreciate that. We have one of our players here in chat. So if you like it, you can credit him. Am I out of raids? I think so. I think I have to go skip some stuff. Luke? Okay, cool. Sounds good, Luke. Taco, you're saying rank 49 like you're on raid level 49? Or what do you mean? If so, I'm actually somehow ahead of you. I didn't think that was possible. I'm so far behind on this right now. But I'm just gonna like do 2 skips at a time. I've got a bunch of random shit I gotta farm, so. And before the Season 2 Draft League, these were 2 units that I wanted to draft and couldn't because I didn't have them high enough. They were both level 89, and now, as you can see, they're both 120, which is very exciting. Oh, rank 46 in global. Like arena, you're saying? JB, pro tip, start a new background farm for around 240 energy before you go clear out your 10 stack. Oh, damn. Dude, JB's coming in with the pro tips. Appreciate you, JB. How's it going, man? How's your night going? It was shown to me by one of your participants, Snizoth, Dr. Dickhead. He hangs out in my guild's Discord sometimes. Very nice. Oh, shit. You get a limited Roy title for raids? That's dope. Starwolf, what's up? Thanks for showing up. I'm actually kind of mad they reduced the cost of TS to 18 energy. Oh, for Trust Stones? Yeah, I mean, I should have been just like regularly farming stuff all day, but I wasn't. And I planned on streaming tonight, so I was like, it is what it is. I'll just skip some stuff and do raids while I stream. No Thunder Gods is your guild battle opponent. That's too bad. I was hoping to face your water team. I actually don't even think my Trust Stones are on my spoiler alert. Not a shocker. I have Skahal in my guild battle team. I don't even think I have Trust Stones on his TMR right now because I didn't really have a plan for this raid, and I think I threw on the Little Leela TMR just to test to see how high his damage could go. 20 energy guaranteed to proc. Oh, yeah, true. So, yeah, when you hit 18, that sucks. You have to do 2. Yeah, I'm doing 18 right now. Maybe I should be doing 1 at a time. Whatever, it's fine. I'm not going to be streaming all night, so I just want to get a 10 stack quick. Yeah, Surf Taco, here's your real competition for that title. JB79 is going to be up top of the charts. Luke, you said that you like the tourney and stuff. Unless he's changed his mind, JB's planning on being in it in Season 3, and I can almost guarantee that he's going to kick all of our asses, so... I think we're 10 stacked, actually. Go check. Yeah, I mean, raids are raids are not super fun. So, JB, are you saying, like, once I clear one of my 10 stack, then start a background farm? Is that the strategy? You just, like, do one and then start a background farm to, like, add more while you're clearing through them? No, start before? Okay, so I'll start it after this one, then. There's a lot of good shit in this this raid exchange shop, though. Besides from the normal, like, spheres and stuff. The fact that they have scrolls in there, there's no way that I'm missing this raid. I don't have nearly enough scrolls. I gotta get those out of the shop. If you do a single pot background farm, it gives you 6 boss stacks instead of 5. Ooh. Alright, so let me go start a background farm. Just so I can be more efficient. Luke, what do you do for work? You said you're too busy in the spring. Excuse me. Is there anything that's, like, exactly 20 energy? Like, are any of these things 20 energy? No, they're all 18. Way to go, Goomy. None of this is 20, right? Because I need all this stuff. I need all of the things. Alright, we'll just do a random trust zone one. I think I need glory, actually. Daily quests, yeah. Okay. Actually, trust zone's easy. This is fine. They're not even geared out. What do I have in here? They're grinding some resonance. That's fine. Sure. Property maintenance. So is that mostly, like, inside work too, or is that, like, landscaping and stuff too, or just inside the building? Daily quest Wayfarer. Yeah, that only helps me so much, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, I had a couple days where I was working all day and I should have had it just background farming right next to me on my phone, but I wasn't doing that. When is the Toilet Bowl Championship? Spike and I are going to try and get 2 games in tomorrow. And depending on how many games total we need, may or may not finish up on Sunday. We're hoping to get 2 games in tomorrow. I'm hoping we don't need all 5 games. I normally like 5-game series, but... I mean, I don't need any more than this, right? Wait, it's fine. I don't know. I don't know how much I need. It's fine. I'll just stop it later. Whatever. I do gardening, hedge trimming, grass cutting, landscaping only outside. Can't see it working inside. Dude, I did that for a summer. Like, oh man, 5 years ago. I mean, it was a workout. I sweat my ass off every single day. I got very tan. The guy I was working for was basically just like paying me cash, which was cool. But I don't envy you. I'm not gonna lie. I have a much easier job this summer, so I don't envy you. It was kind of nice, but That's some tough stuff. All right, let's go do this. 2 large pots is exactly what you want. Got it. Level 4 King Bradley. I think Skahal can still take a level 4 King Bradley. It's fine. The disappointing thing about this raid is that fire is literally my weakest element on my entire account. I can show you guys how weak my fire shit is. So I don't think I'm going to have a unit, to be honest, that can solo level 100 raids. I'm going to have to do a duo, I think. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty confident. 1 large pot, not 2. I'm 41 in best shape of my life. Congrats, man. I was starting to put on a little extra weight, so the last month, I've been eating a lot better, and I think I've dropped like 15 pounds in the last month, which has been good. You won't be able to clear your stacks before the background farming finishes. Okay, gotcha. That's fine. I mean, I'll just stop it wherever it's at after this, and then I'll do that in the future. Thanks again to everybody coming in and stopping in the stream, though. Last week, I put it on Discord. I think I might have even mentioned it on YouTube. And I actually did stream this Monday, which was my plan to do my first stream, but I was going to stream on both YouTube and Twitch. And so YouTube apparently has this thing where you have to like check go live or whatever. And when you do this, then it basically procs this thing saying, hey, you want to be able to go live. We'll allow you to do it 24 hours from now. So when I had planned on streaming that night, because I had never streamed on YouTube before, they were like, nope, you got to wait 24 hours. So I did stream, but it was only on Twitch, and nobody knows my Twitch channel. So if you guys ever do want to watch me stream and aren't following my Twitch channel, it is just literally twitch.tv/kson. So I might stream on there every once in a while too, but I don't think it's about the amount of pots you use. It's about how many runs you do. If someone clears a farm fast, they won't need as much. Yeah, that's fair. Just make sure to do 20 runs of whatever you're doing. Yeah, that makes sense. I suppose it is more efficient to do less pots. I'm just lazy, so most times when I background farm, I don't really care that much. I'm sitting on a lot of energy potions at the moment. A lot for me anyway. It's probably not a lot for some other people, but I am curious what level Skahal can solo this to, though. I actually need to run bells on him because he runs out of AP here. So this is probably actually close to the limit that he can do because he's running out of AP without me switching to bells. So I'm going to have to switch that or run somebody else. Let me do that real quick. Should only have to do 10, but because it's 18 energy and not 20, you got to calculate the RNG of raids not proccing. Yeah, that makes sense. You guys ever farm reinforcements for rare raids? Like, are you just saying, like, have I ever, like, asked for reinforcements to help with it? I'm sure I have, if that's your question. I'm not sure. Opposite way. This way. This thing. I just equipped this kind of out of, like, curiosity, but it's not actually going to be good. Oh, gosh. Somebody else is using this. Do I really care what these are right now? No, not really. I don't want to screw up my runes. I'll just throw the bells on them and see what happens. Get more stacks per pot and save energy. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Fight the rare raid over and over. Get more medals. That makes sense. Anybody in the chat besides the... I watched Ready Player Will's video of the solo Roy. Anybody else got any other units that are really good for soloing this? Yeah, I've never had an issue like getting a ton of medals once I actually do hit level 100 if I have something that can just auto it. And I typically will use like an auto clicker on my phone if I get to the point where I can get to 100 and have it auto solo it. You only get 18% of the medals? Damn. That is not a lot. Oh man, I'm still taking a lot of damage from this. I'm gonna have to start duoing something soon, I think. I don't think I have a raid. I don't think I have a person that can solo till level 100 anyway, so I'll just throw in somebody else. Classy, Glassy, and Adelard are probably the next best choices. Dude, JB, for some reason when you said Classy, Glassy, I don't know why my brain went to Flagbearer Glaciella. And I was like, dude, she has an elemental disadvantage and she's that broken that she can still do it. Classy Glassy makes way more sense, though. Adelard can legitimately solo. If that's the case, I might be able to put something together. Actually, I don't know if I have 120 Adelard or if he's 99. I don't remember. But I could just like 140 him. Is he 140? I think he has 140 already. I'm doing very easily with Pissarro and Yuffie. Nice. That sounds like you're just bad then. Here's Catra coming in to troll me permanently. I'm rooting for the demon. Is it the same to solo with 1 unit or with 4? You get, if I understand your question, you get more medals for the room where, like this room, for example, since I'm just bringing 1 unit, I would be getting more medals per run than if I were to bring the one with 4, or if I were to bring 2, basically. That's really the only incentive as to why you want to solo it. So, yeah, as Taco says, less units equals more medals. I'll just do this until Skullhall can't, and then I'll figure something out. I was just so lazy this morning, I didn't even look to see what fire units I could do. But I could see Adelard doing some work. How you doing tonight, Catra? I soloed with Roy till upper 60s, then he was running out of AP. He'd still finish the run, but it would be a round or 2 of him just autoing. Okay. What level is your Roy, Catra? I'm not sure if you have all the things, but Ready Player Will did put out a video of being able to solo level 100 with Roy. So you may want to check that video out if you're doing that. Oh, I see. Thanks, super lazy and running light / full team. Hey, I mean, if it gets the job done, dude, it is what it is, right? Like, as long as you're getting medals, it's fine. You don't have to be the most efficient farmer in the world. I'm not being that right now. I mean, I think some units are like bonus units, and I don't think Skull's one of those. I didn't check, so. I'm pretty sure the run that he did with Roy is auto. I don't think he did manual. Hey, Sebastian, as long as it gets the job done, man. Adelard is a 1.2 bonus as well. Oh yeah, then I'm definitely gonna run some Adelard then. I will double check that he's 120. If he's 99, I'm like literally almost out of blossoms. So it's a problem. Especially for next season of the league, because I need to get some more just in case I draft somebody who's not currently 120. Yeah, I agree, Luke. Get enough resources, it's not a huge deal. Well, maybe actually, hold on. I can just do it right in the room. I don't need to leave to do it. Let's get a quick peek at your roster so we know who to draft to force you to level new units. You got it. Absolutely. I did offer to show you my fire roster because it's really, really bad. Here's my fire roster for you. Here's how bad it is. And this is it's a bad thing. Adelard is actually only 99, so I can't do Adelard. So I'm just gonna have to do it with 2 other units. Yeah, this is my fire roster. The only 140 is Naya, but she's the best fire unit in the game. Fight me about it. No, but King Mont is solid. And that's kind of where it ends. Reigns 120, that's something. You know? So, yeah. This is it. I have almost none of the fire limited units. It's one of those things that's like, my fire team is so bad that I just don't invest anything in it. I think I'm able to 120 Sweetheart Ildira, actually, if I want. But I didn't use the blossoms because, like I said, I don't have a whole lot of them, so. Well, hold on a second. Let's just do this for now. If we're going to do this, I'm going to use my faves. So. I mean, they're weak to magic, right? I'm sure she's fine. Whatever. I don't care. I can optimize this later. Sure. You don't even have 140 King Mont. Katra, if you think I'm going to use up my antlers before Season 3, you're talking crazy, man. That's the only way to do it. I don't need Man-Eater. That doesn't do anything. Sure. Let's do this one. Where is, where's my boy Lucio's TMR? Or maybe I should do the damage cap thing. Let's just try this. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. She can have these. I used a 99 Adelard and made it work with Fire Glassy. You have to get his agility over 88 to go before the boss. Ah, okay. Alright, let's turn off your stuff. I don't think she has this on already. Sure, good enough. It'll get me through some more levels. If I had 120 Fire Glassy, I would do that right now. I do have Classy Glassy, I just don't have her leveled. Next set of 140 should be June, Velis, Astrius, Lucio, and Silma. The Lucio one is the freaky one. I mean, it's exciting, but it's freaky because I think he doesn't take like regular scrolls, so I think he's going to be a build for many people. Let's manual battle, but promise no lightning. I mean, are you trying to just get me to lose on stream, Taco? I am not much of a manual player. I'll tie one hand behind my back. That doesn't make me feel a whole lot more confident. If you say that you close your eyes, then maybe I'll think about it. I actually am running the Seabass 99. I actually am running the Marshmallow just simply because of the poison. I noticed that early that he was getting poisoned pretty quick, so I was just running that. Doesn't take scrolls at all, just farm Mind Spheres and the XP cubes and statues. Yeah. That's pretty major. That's a lot of extra stats without having to burn what is the most, like, rare resource in the game right now. One thing I will say, they've been pretty damn generous, at least in my opinion, with the antlers. It's just the scrolls are just... I mean, unless you're spending money, the UR scrolls are pretty non-existent. And even if you're spending money, it's not like you can just max everybody and anybody. You still have to, like, really pick and choose. But I was glad they had... I mean, I bought SR and MR scrolls in the shop a couple of times, I think. And then I also used, like, the Mog shop with some of my lower class medals to get other scrolls. That was kind of nice. Let me go back to here. Guild leader has 80 reincarnated Alphons, Warrior of Light, and another unit, and still has 2k plus scrolls. Holy cow. I mean, good for him. First of all, I just want to say thank you to him for helping keep the game going and allowing me to play this game. What is Demon Slayer? Is that like an anime? Got 80 UR scrolls grindable with the events this week, plus some logins, so that was nice. I agree. Definitely. Yeah, getting a few from this raid and stuff is nice. He wheels his way through and I luck my way through. There you go. That's my strategy. The second one, not the first one. Are you planning to fully reincarnate any unit specifically? I'll be honest with you, Sebastian. The very large portion of what I do in this game, at least over the last few months, is just the league that I run. I'm totally biased, but I truly believe it is the most fun thing in this game, at least in my opinion. I am totally biased because I'm the one who made it. But I think you can ask some of the other players, and I think some of those players would share the same sentiment. So my strategy is I have not used a single UR scroll to this point, and I am going to use them on units that I pick in Season 3. That's my strategy. And then for the MRs and the SRs, the same kind of deal. I don't spend enough in this game to be able to just, like, throw stuff around, so I'm saving it for that, and more likely than not, it'll probably be on a unit that I like to use outside of the league anyway, so it'll kind of fill both roles. I think we maxed this out, didn't we? Let me check and then do some background. Yeah, we're at 10. How about you, Sebastian? Anybody you're going for? All right. Agreed. I would have quit if you didn't do your tourney and if Taco lost. ST, is this a different Surf Taco account, or is this somebody that plays in the league? I actually don't know who ST is. At least that's how it shows in my chat. If you have a longer name, then maybe I recognize it. Totally so hooked on the league. I'm also just holding mats till I'm certain on who I want to invest in. I think that's the way to go, man. I think if you're not wheeling out and stuff like that, I think take your time on it. I personally, like, the vast majority of this game, like, unless you're in the very top tier of guild battles and stuff like this, I don't see a reason that you need to be going all out on reincarnations right now. Some Smarty. Okay. I kind of wondered. Thanks for coming in, Some Smarty. Good to see you. Appreciate you. I already have like 240 energy, and 1 is probably enough. Does this say, Oh, that makes sense. So I don't even need to use these. I can just do the... I'll just do this. That makes a lot more sense now that you said, and if Surf Taco lost. I know you're his sparring partner. He's told me a big shout out to you that he probably wouldn't have won Season 1 without you, so... How much more energy do I have? Oh, I have 11 potions. I got plenty. I got a while yet. I don't know how long I'll end up streaming, but I will be right back in a second, guys. I think I actually heard my wife come in. She's been working all day and she just got home, I think, real recently, so I'm gonna go say hi real quick. I'll be back in about a minute or two. So, be right back. Famous last words from Catcher. Did my game freeze? My game did freeze. I was wondering why this next button wasn't working. So yeah. We made it a decent way without it freezing. I love how beautiful this client is on the Google Play Store, though. Very nice. The other day, I think I streamed about an hour of this game, and I think it crashed twice. Honestly, I'll take it. I don't understand... I said this on my stream last time, but I don't understand. I think it is from, like, WoTV's side. I don't know if it's Gumi or Square Enix or whatever, how that works. Yeah, but for anybody who plays on Android, probably already knows this, but they cap how much the game can run at for FPS. So, like, it's capable of running faster, but there's, like, a cap on it. What's up, my man? How's it going, McCrane? Good to see ya. How you doing tonight? This is the main man, the MVP in here. Hopefully it doesn't get too hostile on here, because Surf Taco and McCrane are both in the chat right now, so... That guy. Yeah, these two lightning may just get through it pretty quick, actually. I wonder if they could do 100 together. I feel like they probably can, just because their magic damage is insane. Subsmart, he says. She hates that guy. McCrane, just say they hate us because they ain't us. Don't leave, McCrane. You can stay here. It's okay. I did just post in the Discord the matchup preview graphics. I don't know if you guys saw that. Sorry it took me so long to get those up. The real person we need to get in here is Turambar. Then some real shit talking can commence. Almost 10 a.m. by you. I always forget how drastically different your time zone is. Catra, you're wrong, because it's not going to be 3. It's going to be like 4. I think we're going to have 40 players, unless 2 back out. If 2 back out, then we can rock with 36, and I have a format for 3 leagues, but right now it is looking like 40 players. We are currently 38 confirmed. So if there are 2 more people that want to play, that's awesome. Otherwise, if we don't find any in the next couple days, we'll go actively hunting for 2 more. Or if 2 people drop out in that time. But so I've been the first one to say this, but I'm not going to be casting every single game like I did this season. But I'm still going to try and highlight a lot of really awesome matches and stuff like that. I might get some other people involved. We'll have to see how it goes. But regardless, it'll be a lot of fun. So, is that counting the doctor in or out? That is counting doctor out. So everything, to my knowledge, I have 38 players confirmed for season 3. That is with us losing 2 players from our 20 this season. So 18 returning players and 20 new players. Honestly, I don't think I'll be able to season 3. Zathria did mention to me that he wasn't sure. Yeah, I know you said you were really on the fence about it, Zathria. So, I mean, either way, no pressure or anything like that. I'm still going to get the rules out and the cost chart out like soon within the next week. And if the numbers change, the numbers change. It's not a big deal. We'll figure it out. Sebastian, we'd love to have you as a part of it sometime. Do you feel your account isn't up to snuff yet? Is that why you say someday? One thing too, I think I had posted about this on YouTube, but I'm very much going to try and do another live tournament scene. I don't know what days they'll be on. I'm gonna guess it's probably Mondays, because Mondays are kind of just my most free days in general. So I'm thinking Monday nights will probably be that. I have some different ideas on how that could go, but if anybody's curious just about some live tournament stuff, they'd all be auto, not manual. Yeah, just another live tournament scene in case anybody is interested. I do plan on doing that. So my general thought is because we already have the league and we already have a lot of units with some varied costs and stuff like that, I think a live scene with basically those units being in those costs, we could very easily use that chart and create some different cool rule sets each week and stuff like that. So I think that'd be fun. And then I get to actually live cast matches. I probably won't participate in them. I will probably just cast them, similar to how Oron did his Friday night fights, and I know a few other people did their tournaments and stuff like that. But hey, Steph, thanks for coming in the chat. Appreciate you. How was your day? How was work? And Zathri, I'm glad you love that. If that gives you an opportunity to be able to play and stuff like that, if you can't, find the timing for the league or something, but every once in a while, able to hop in on the live tourneys, that'd be sweet. Work was good, long day. How are you? I'm doing well. Just chilling. I know you don't really play this game, but basically there's this raid thing that we have to do a bajillion times over and over, so I'm just doing this 1,000 times and hanging out with people, so that's good. She's here for it. What is that little emote? Is it just like a guy just holding money? He's just tossing money around? Or is it a wave? Is it like a wave like animation? I can't tell from here if that's money or just like a little green like movement. It's hard to say. I think he's waving. You're probably right. I'm going to take it that way. And not that you're throwing dollar bills in my face. Thumbs up emoji, question mark? Oh, I think you're right. I'm looking at this closer and it does look like it's more like the shape of their hand is looking like a thumbs up. I think you're right, Kitty. Kitty Law, thanks for stopping in, by the way. Thanks for hopping in the stream. I think you can... I don't think I can in my chat, but I think you can find the names of the emotes too. So it probably says something like thumbs up in the name of the emote or something. Thanks for hosting the stream. You bet. This is my first ever YouTube stream, so I'm glad that everything worked out. I tried to do it on Monday, and YouTube didn't let me, so I'm glad it works now. Not nearly as many people know of my Twitch channel, so YouTube stream is a little more fun. More people in here. I know what that dab emote is, though. That's for sure. Love that JSON emote. I'd live stream pull videos, but they would be too short. Get out of here, Katra. Nah, I feel I lack knowledge on how to counter correctly. My account is not super strong, but I think I have enough to be competitive. Probably not to win, though. Hey, man, I mean, if you think you'd have a good time and you feel like your account is strong enough, one thing I will say is I feel like I learned a lot playing in this league. I played in Friday Night Fights for like Orange Ace tournaments and stuff, and that was a lot of fun. But I'm not gonna lie, like other than a couple of weeks where I got creative, I was pretty much just a one-trick pony playing Lightning, and Lightning happened to be good then. In the league, I've learned a lot of stuff. Like, at least that's how I feel. And honestly, like I thought I was a pretty good player. Went into season 1 and I got my ass kicked most weeks. Other than against Surf Taco, everybody knows that that's a free matchup for me, but I'm obviously trolling Surf Taco. Do you have a usual streaming schedule, YouTube or Twitch? Some smarty. I literally like just started. I streamed on Twitch a long time ago, but now I'm just starting to stream and I want to do it consistently. So my plan is to stream every Monday, and then if I'm able to stream other days, then cool. But basically, the schedule is Monday. If I'm on another day, then wonderful. I don't think I can promise any more than that. So, but Mondays every week is my plan. And if I could stream to both YouTube and Twitch, I would. But the only way I know of that I could do that successfully with the bandwidth that I have from my internet is to use a service called Restream, which is a paid service. And I'll be real. I mean, they do have a free trial, so I could give that a shot. But after the free trial, I'm not going to be able to do that without paying, and I don't make enough from this to be able to do the paid service to do both. So as of right now, I'm just going to do YouTube, I think. I might for I think for like other games, if I'm not streaming WoTV, like the other on Monday I streamed WoTV for about an hour, and then I started playing a game called Ruined King. It's a like turn-based RPG. Pretty fun game. But if I'm doing other stuff like that, I might stream on Twitch. But if I'm doing WoTV stuff, I'll probably try and do it on YouTube. All right, let's complete this. Also, and Surf Taco said ditto. He learned a lot from the league. I think we all have. I know I've talked to a couple of different players, and they all kind of share that sentiment, so. I'm gonna skip until I get 10 again, and then I'll hit the background. Sure. We can do this one. Surf Taco learned how great he is. Hey, is McCrane still in the chat? No, I have nothing but love for Surf Taco, though. He's an awesome guy. I just like to give him shit, because he likes to give me shit, too. Hey, McCrane still is in the chat. I only asked this because Surf Taco said he learned how great he was, and I was curious if McCrane had, you know, happened to play against him recently. Nothing to see here. But yeah, Sebastian, out of curiosity, on your account, like, what like rank are you? Or like how many 120s do you have on your account? Because I could probably tell you whether you could actually like field a team for the league. I'll agree about Friday Night Fights. I helped with Mavericks matchup testing, so definitely learned some stuff and how make a little go a long way. It was fun, for sure. I mean, I learned in Friday Night Fights too. I love the PvP scenes. I've said this, multiple content creators have said this before. I know Orange has said this before, and I've said this, but the disappointing thing is, like, this game has like some really cool aspects to it with its like PvP, both auto and manual. But it's like, it until now they finally do have. Oh, you meant WDL. I appreciate that, CBS. Now they're finally starting to do like tournaments, like official tournaments, which is really cool. But it took them like 3 years, over 3 years to start doing this. And the fact that it's like requiring like content creators to basically create the content, I don't know. It feels a little weird. That's all. Okay, I want to go to Trust Zones. I'm getting distracted. Talking and playing at the same time is a little tricky. Zathra is finally home now. Can chat without dropping the raid. Glad to hear it, man. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I think I got lucky against Maverick. I think if he brought the same team that he brought in game one, I think I probably would have lost. I don't know that for sure, but it's okay. We have a Thunder God toilet bowl now, so. Ketra, you've already posted in the Discord. I already know that your videos would be too short. Yeah, so Kason, join my level 10 Bradley room, bring your Ed. I can. The thing is, my Ed does not even have full resonance on Espers yet. It's like level 108 or something. I can bring it, but I don't think it has full resonance. Does that matter, or are we good? Don't worry about it? Alright, sounds good. What is that? 168. Let's throw a medium in there. Sure. A medium and a small. Nah, let's just throw in one large. It's fine. All right, I will jump in there in just a second. Anyway, what I was saying earlier was check the raid rankings next time you are there. Okay. Let me do that real quick before I forget, and then I'll hop in Surf Taco's room. I'm ranked 158 right now in Taurus 3 Guild. I have around 30 120s. I mean, I think you could play. I agree, like, it might be a little harder, but I think you could pull it off. All right, rankings. This is where I want to look. Top. Holy shit, Zathria. You're rank 3 right now? Dude, that's sick. Is this guy cheating? Why are there two people with the exact same name in first and second? Is this person cheating? They have this, like, same score? They're like way ahead. Go spot me in the 40s. Yeah, I'll take a little scroll through here. Hey, there's DGen at 40. And there's Surf Taco at 42. Very nice. Very cool. What's up, Ram? Thanks for joining the chat. Good to see you, man. And look by how much they are beating me. That's insane, Zathria. That has to be cheating, right? Like, if you're crushing it that hard and you're in third, it's a chick and she is supposedly legit. Wow. And she has 2 accounts at that? They are constantly fed level 10s by an entire guild. Damn, that's crazy and some awesome dedication. I am sorry to Zathria and everybody else who is trying to keep up and can't. That's crazy. But okay, so let me join. Let me scroll up to find what that password was from. If I could type. Can I join? All right, let me throw in Ed. I have him leveled. His resonance is just really terrible. Use Kahal. I don't know what I want here. Do I have any, like, strike? It's just, that doesn't really help. I guess it's agility. Does it matter what the heck I bring? Not at all? Okay, cool. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it then. Wait, where's my Tetra? Now I understand when Orange says he can't find stuff on a list. I suppose it doesn't matter because you're basically just going to solo it, but... Bells. Your items are terribly organized. Tell me about it. Dude, I have, like, items that shouldn't even exist because they're not leveled and shit like that, too. I agree with Seabass, though. That is too much work to try and make it to the top of that ladder. But, that's pretty cool. Is it, like, the guild leader of that guild? I agree with Zathria. I need proof of legitimacy. That is a pretty insane, like, score gap. It's also, like, do they have a system where they can basically do that with... I mean, I don't know how you could. You can't really just do it with auto-clickers and stuff if you're being fed rooms by other people. How do you even have the time to be actively playing all day, every day to get a score like that? That's the only reason why I said I thought it'd be cheating. I mean, props to them and to her if that's the case. That's cool. I'm not, like, bad-mouthing. I don't really understand how it's possible. I get 8,000 points for soloing Bradley and 1,500 points if I join anyone else's room. I was too slow to kill you. You're gonna take me out in the room? Permanently drop my bravery? Actually, I don't even think it drops in that, but that'd be hilarious. Can I do this to join your thing again? No. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me join. I've done the math. It doesn't really add up. All right. How many raids do I have left here? Is this your first stream since you said you were going to start streaming? I may have missed the others. Godslayer, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping in. It is my first stream on YouTube. I technically did one other stream on Twitch on Monday, because that was when I was going to, like, start streaming, and YouTube basically didn't let me stream. Basically, when you go to stream on YouTube for the first time, you have to check this little box, and then it makes you wait 24 hours until you can. So that's all. So yes, I did stream one other time, but it was on Twitch. But I do plan on streaming every Monday. That's kind of my plan. Obviously, some stuff will come up at some point sometime, but that's my plan. How are you doing tonight, though, Godslayer? What level am I on? 70 something, I think? I'm pretty sure these two can do it. I'd be surprised if they can't, to be honest. Hopefully got a few matches with Cop lined up for today. Should be a good one. Very nice. No, I'm very excited for your guys' series. I mean, I'm excited for both of them, but that should be awesome. Have you played the final yet with Spike? We have not. So we are planning to get a couple games in tomorrow as long as we both have time for it. And then hopefully, a couple more on Sunday. Depends on how many games, obviously, we need. Cop coming with that Wingster, I mean, Lucio. Basically the same thing. Lucio should be 110 cost next season, I'm just saying. It's fine. I like how it is interesting. I said this both Toilet Bowl and playoffs. 3 Heinler and 1 Rundall in the top 4 for both. I'll also shout out in the playoffs of the top 4 teams, 3 new players. So 3 Season 2 players. McCrane, Ram9, and... oh shit, I got the vision card. That's cool. McCrane, Ram9, and Coppola all new. Turnbar the only returning player, so... I work till midnight every day, so I'm at work at the moment for another 2 hours. I've been doing my raids, though, while working. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I very easily could have set some stuff on auto and just let it, like set it and forget it while I work, but I have not been doing that at all this week. I've had a pretty busy week for work, so... Naya costs 90, LMAO. Spoiler alert, she's probably going to be 60 for next season. And some people think I'm trolling. I legitimately think, if Yuna and Naya were the same cost, and you ask me which one I want, I legitimately think I might pick Naya. I think she's that good. I had her in Season 1, and she was a very nice healer. And that was before a couple of, crucial upgrades. The biggest thing, Kiriga becoming a diamond was massive for her specifically. I mean, it's massive for a lot of healers, but for her it was major because she has this, thing in her AI where she likes to be a part of her heal because it gives CT up to everybody. So she, would want to heal herself. But the heal was such a small area that she would literally walk right in the middle of damage to get the heal off, and then she would just die. But now this season, because it's a big diamond, oftentimes she doesn't have to move at all. She can sit right there and then heal other people and then catch the CT. She doesn't have to move, which basically allows her to go again sooner. And she has hate down, so she doesn't get targeted unless it's a major AoE. In the WDL format, she is amazing. She is built for WDL. I 100% agree. And even if she goes to 60 next season, I still think she'll get plenty of play. I think she's very good. The hate downer in her MA2 made her safe from getting sniped at the back. 100%. Yeah, and that's not to take... I don't mean this as a bad thing. That's not to take anything away from the players who used Naya this season, by the way. I think that was a great decision by both players who drafted him. Coppola was... shout out to Kappa. He's a fantastic player, but he was smart enough to realize how good Naya is at 40 cost. He's never done this league. He didn't do it in Season 1, and he took her in the very first round, realizing, how insane she would be. And the fact that he paired it up with Skull is, just gross. And then McCrane, I think, got her in, I want to say, round 2 or 3, which is also just, a steal. I mean, he had I super underrated McCrane's team, obviously, from the gate. I thought his team wouldn't be that crazy. I knew McCrane was a great player because I've played against him in Friday Night Fights multiple times. But I didn't realize how strong his team actually was, and it was very, very good. So McCrane stole Naya from me. What a jerk. They're my nemesis. McCrane. Naya is the only unit I've max reincarnated so far, but heal was close 60-ish. Dude, that is sick, Godslayer. I love the fact that you've reincarnated heal. That's very cool. I feel like that's a unit that not a ton of people are going in on, so that's very cool. I still have the roster on a sticky pad. Still have nightmares of McCrane's Naya 1v3 me. Oh, dude, that series was insane. I think that was week 2, right? I still remember that. I don't remember the name of that map, but I can picture it fully. Rams team just going nuts, being up into 3v1. Naya double full lifing. Getting the win. Hindsight, should have drafted Naya and not Velis. She would have helped open up a lot of different comps for Mav. Yeah, I mean, Velis is a weird unit because... Okay, like, we said this at the beginning of Season 1. At that time, Velis was probably the best unit in the game. Like, I think you could very much make an argument. But in the format where you only have 220 costs to deal with, taking Velis at 100 really handicaps a lot of what you can do. And I think the only, like, super good comp that could have utilized it was the one that Maverick had with Skahal. But that didn't stop people from taking Velis early. He's literally been a first-round pick every time he's been able to be taken. He got taken in the first round Season 1, and then in both drafts, Season 2 was a first-round pick. So technically, I would have first picked Naya, but I can't pass on Glassy, so I just built a 220 cost team with Glassy, Eldyra, and Naya on my first 3 picks. Yeah, man. I mean, if you're a win main and you love Glassy, and she's the best unit in the game, or at least was at that time, I mean, it makes sense. It's the classic class match dilemma. Yeah, I agree. It's like, it's such a weird phenomenon, but like the thing is, like, the reason that Velis is so good is he's just so ridiculously incredibly good at like steroiding your other units. But when you're steroiding 2 units that are maybe 50 or 60 cost units, it's like, well, whatever. Catra says check Discord. So give me a second here. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to show you guys this. This is Catra's sticky note, apparently from when he was drafting. So what do we got here? He's got certain units checked and stuff like this. Naya crossed off right here. This was definitely one of his main ones that he wanted. So apparently the proof is in the pudding. He either made this note right now or this is old. I'm going to guess it's probably old. So there you go, McCrane. You stole it from him. Doesn't mean it wasn't a great pick. What's up, JB? Season 3 going to be a banger. Some big hitters joining. Dude, low-key, not even low-key. Like, seriously. If JB literally is playing in Season 3, I know he said he wants to, I will not be surprised in the slightest if he just runs people over. JB, like, just like from your videos and stuff and the way I hear you talk about the game, you seem like the type of person that knows, like, everything about all the units that don't get used. If that makes sense. And for our league, that is like that is a very good thing to have up in here. He also jacked my sweetheart Eldira. Hey, there's 10 people drafting, man. It can't be, you can't have every unit. Not all of them are your units. If I had any regrets this season, granted, to be fair, I was on vacation the week I played him, but it was against Sand Rooster. not trying lightning Garble Titus against him. I think that had a decent chance to beat his Jaden comp, and I didn't get a chance to use it. I had like no time to prep that week, which was fine. Like I had an absolutely amazing week of vacation. It was my birthday. It was awesome. It was a great week. But if I had to replay him, I would have definitely tried that. I want to see JB versus Mr. Aloha round 1. Why do you want that for Mr. Aloha? Do you not like him? No one else plays fire, damn it. That's not true. Not completely true. I mean, McCrane did some work with Sweetheart Ildira, to be fair. I think he was undefeated with her. To play at the top end of manual PvP, you have to be a living encyclopedia of this game. That's totally fair. I'm just glad that we're playing on auto, so at least you don't have an advantage of also being able to take controls. Take the joystick over. I'll just use Kadia since no one will pick her. Dude, your Kadia put on a freaking show in that first game, man. I love the dude. The clash of personalities would be great. Absolutely. Mr. Aloha is hilarious. And I'm also pretty convinced if Valade was 80 cost, Mr. Aloha would still draft him. Same with Oron being like 100, he would still take him. What's up, Thundermage? How's it going, man? Happy to be streaming on YouTube this time. Thundermage did stop into the Twitch stream last time, but Kadia got some nice upgrades. I think they came early too, right? Weren't they not supposed to come for like a week or two? It was a very nice blessing in disguise for McCrane. I feel weird saying this out loud, but what's up, scum? GC Plugs, what's up? Thanks for showing up in the chat. Kason, love the videos, man. So entertaining. Thanks to everyone that plays. Appreciate it. We've got a few of the players in the chat right now, so. Yeah, her MA came in like 2 to 3 weeks early. Yeah, that is one thing I'm guilty of, is I don't pay enough attention to, which to be fair, like sometimes we deviate from the JP schedule anyway, but I don't pay super close attention to certain MA2s and 140s coming in. I didn't pay attention to that at all for my draft for season 2. And I think it shows because there's literally still only one unit on my team that got her 140, and that was Shadow Lynx. And I haven't reincarnated her. I haven't reincarnated anybody, so. All right, let me check a background P real quick. I wish it said right here how many, I'm gonna check real quick, but how many raids popped up when I did that? 9. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, well then, in that case, I'm not even gonna skip anything. I'm just gonna go and do background and start them up immediately again. I didn't realize it did that many that quickly. That's nice. That background farming before you go clear the raid is actually like super clutch. So thank you to JB and everybody else who shouted that out in the chat. I know a few people talked about that. That's actually a really nice quality of life upgrade, so you don't have to sit and skip stuff or let it auto farm and then come back to it. Shadow Lynx is a monster. Zathria, one thing I will say is Zathria pulled off Shadow Lynx better than I did, for sure. One really nice thing that he had that I wish I had, I do not have the Pissarro TMR, and for Shadow Lynx, that is actually like super good, because Shadow Lynx only tankiness, aside from the fact that she's evasive and can dodge stuff, the only actual like bulk in her kit is AoE resist. She has a lot, especially when she's high health. She gets like an extra 40% when she's over 70% health or whatever. So having hate down is massive. So like getting her to move faster, have a haste and then hate down is crazy good, because she won't catch that single target ability. So a lot of times, like, there are certain guaranteed hits that are single targets, so you won't catch those in the face. And if you do get hit by something, she actually doesn't take a ton of damage. So I was very jealous of you, Zathra, being able to have that TMR, because your Shadowlink's put in work. She can't take a hit from an airsoft gun. If it's single target, that's true. She drops very quick. But she can definitely take a hit if it's an AoE. Not many, but she can take that first hit pretty healthily. All right, we're almost to 100. We're on 87. Not bad. I think we started at like 56 or something tonight when we started streaming. I pulled Pissarro just for his TMR, dude. 100%. So I had taken kind of a like sort of break from WoTV. I wasn't really playing. I was kind of logging in most days, but I wasn't really playing. And that was during the first part of the Dragon Quest thing. Another reason why I'm actually missing the free raid Dragon Quest VC, which pains me. I do not have that because I was not playing the week that they had that raid. I wasn't like doing the raid, which really sucks. So I don't have that, and I don't have the Pissarro TMR. I wasn't going to, but I think I'm just going to end up using whatever Viz over time and just keep pulling for Bradley and end up getting his TMR, because even if I don't use him, I do want that TMR, but we'll see what happens. I definitely didn't talk people into pulling fire units they were overlooking. Catra, you should change your name to Capra. I think like 90% of what you say is sarcastic, and I love it. But I don't regret it. He's a good unit too, and paired right. I agree. Pissarro's good. My pull vids motivates my guildies into pulling units. You're a bad influence, Catra. I do want that Roy VC though, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. There really aren't many like units that are coming up that I want. Like the only one that I can think of off the top of my head that I actually like kind of want to go for is Vega, and I still don't know if I'm going to do that. I might wait till later. I watched JB's Vega video, I think yesterday actually. It was like suggested and I watched it, and Vega looks kind of insane. Okay, so I apologize if I missed anybody's messages in the chat. I just realized that there is a function here in OBS. It was set to top chat, which apparently it gets rid of messages if it thinks it's spam. So Thunder Mage, I'm guessing because you said shit in your message, it thought it was spam. So I just changed it so I could see every message. So I hope you had a good time at the movies, Thunder Mage. Glad you got a ton of raids done in the time. Catra, we've already seen you post in the Discord and stuff too. I very well know. I want Raph, but I'm not going to be able to pull Baja next week. Yeah, that's true. Raph does look really cool. Anybody got any fun shit going on over the weekend? I have to pull a tree out of our front yard, but it is very close to our gas line, so I don't know if I'll be able to do it or if we'll have to call a professional, because we don't want to burst that stuff. Shadow Snatcher, hello, I love your WDL, really awesome content. Appreciate that, Shadow Snatcher. Thank you very much. Thanks for jumping in the chat. Catra, it's hard pass on everything now till Terra. Catra, do you have Terra? You're just looking to You're looking to add her, or you're looking to like 140 or when she comes out for that? Felipe, hi Kson, I love WDL. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that, Felipe. I always see you in the comment section. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping in the stream. Captra, nope, I literally had 0 viz when she came out last time. I remember you saying that in Discord now, and now actually, I think I read that today. And Zathra is raiding this weekend. That's what he's got going on. That's the fun part. Very nice. I wish I could tell you that this is fun, but this is literally why I streamed this, because I was like, it is incredibly painful to have to sit here and do this over and over. So I might as well hop into stream and talk to some people while I do it. So nice to catch the stream. I appreciate that, Felipe. This is actually my first YouTube stream that I've done, so but I'm gonna try and do it each Monday. What is your regular job, if you don't mind me asking? I do not mind at all. So I work in a credit department. I'm like a team lead of like a small group. We have like 4 different people. So I'm the lead in our credit department, and we work for like a outdoor company. So we sell lots of different things like kayaks and canoes, like camping products, fishing, like electronic fish finders and trolling motors and different stuff like that. But yeah, mainly I sit in an office doing numbers stuff and lead a small team. It's good. The company is fantastic. I love them. I always say that the job is solid and the company is amazing. That's how I say it. So I'm very fortunate. What do you do, Shadow Snatcher? Are you a dad like AJ? I am not at the moment. Sometime in the future, hopefully. I do have a wonderful wife and a wonderful little doggo. Her name is our dog's name is Mildred. Lies, you work for Gumi? Shh. Don't say anything, some smarty. They're gonna be on to me. So yeah, I am just a doggy dad, not a real dad yet. I'm an instrument and control engineer for Turbine Company. That sounds really complicated. Is it actually complicated or no? That sounds like really, really insane, but I don't fully know what that means. I'd be lying to you if I told you I did. And for the more people that are in the chat right now, I'm going to mention this again. I'm sure I will probably say something in one of my new videos too, but I am going to try and stream on Mondays now. And my plan is to start another, like a new live auto PvP tournament scene. Hoping to try and do that on Mondays. I think that would be a lot of fun. I would get to cast matches live instead of, after I collect the different stuff. We can throw in different rule sets each week, which would be fun. One thing I think I miss personally is the Friday Night Fights for RNJ. I think I heard him say in a stream that he's going to bring that back, which is really cool. But I know he's been really busy for the last however many months, and he's been crushing it with a lot of other videos, and I feel like that's an area that I have experience in and would love to do, so I do plan on doing that going forward also. A lot going on with it. It's for oil and gas. Okay. Instrument as in pressure, flow, temperature, etc. Transmitter gauges. Gotcha. Okay. In a moment, I doubt about registering for WDL Season 3. I think I'll be ready for WDL Season 4. Felipe, do you feel like your account isn't like built up enough? Or what do you say? Or why do you say that? So you want a PvP thing going on Mondays? I think that's my plan. I would like to ask around to see if there's a specific day that would work better for people. But honestly, like, Mondays are typically the day that works best for me. So I think it's most likely I'll probably do Monday. Because, like, Monday I typically have more time. And that's probably when I'll do it. Zathria says, yes, Mondays, yes, Mondays, yes, Mondays. So yeah, I will definitely try and do that. Definitely a lot more involved. Gotcha. Well, that's awesome, Shadow Snatcher. I hope you... It sounds complicated. I hope you get paid well for it. Because Felipe, the reason I ask about your account is we are, as of right now, assuming nobody... Well, Zathria is on the fence, so we are either at 37 or 38 players right now. And I basically had like 2 formats that we could go with. One is 36 people and one is 40. I'm not going to allow over 40 because it'll be complicated. So if we get down to 36 by people dropping out, I will call it there. Otherwise, I would love to get to 40. I think the format allows for free-to-play players to reduce advantage. I think WDL now give us great lessons. I think the format allows... I think I understand what you're saying. I would agree. For the WDL, like, there is an advantage. I will say there's an inherent advantage for people who are big spenders and have just absolutely loaded accounts. But I would not consider myself a loaded account. I'm missing a lot of units. I'm missing a good chunk of VCs, and I feel like I can compete. And just being able to pick units that you have in your group and have to fit a cost restriction, I think it does skew a little more towards like player skill and drafting skill than, you know, just having the best stuff out there. One thing I don't like about Raid is my team can run fine today, then suddenly the next day I would lose 1 out of 10 run multiple times. The RNG is just weird. Interesting. I wonder why that is. Are you changing like any abilities or anything? Or are you just, is maybe like based on a counter? Do you mean this raid specifically? Are you getting poisoned? Is that a big reason? That is one thing I know about. When I first started this raid, I was getting poisoned every time I was doing it, so I threw on the white marshmallow to make sure I didn't get it. Maps and restrictions make us focus more on formations, and maps in this season was key. I agree. I like the fact that we run a different map each week. I think it adds some flavor. Have you posted to any other Discords to seek out the last few participants you need? I have not. I haven't like actively pursued getting more people, really. Like, I have made a post in our Discord, my Discord, and then I made a community post on YouTube. Because we were at like, after certain people dropped, we were down to like 34 or 35, and now we got up to 38. But again, Zathria is a maybe because he's pretty busy in life. So I agree with Captor. It's most likely the poison chance, excuse me. Thunder Mage is in next season. Very exciting. We got another Thunder God. It's gonna be exciting. So next season we have 4 Thunder Gods. It is me, Spike, Thunder Mage, and our guildmate Tayo. I think that's how you say it. Maybe it's Tayo. I've never said it out loud. I didn't change anything, but maybe poison. I'll have to pay attention on a couple run. But it does happen on previous raid also. Gotcha. I have had like raids in the past where it was a very close call and it wasn't necessarily guaranteed. And I don't know if that's like the AI of the raid boss like movement. I remember there was one raid where I was running Howlet, and I was doing like a bravery down to like get using like Chicken Blade and stuff. And like every once in a while the boss would move differently for some reason. I couldn't figure out why. And if they did that, it would cause the run to be like much longer. Like it would take like 4 extra turns. Respect. Looks like I have competition for Renan. I might try and keep you guys apart. I'm gonna feel real bad if Thunder Mage doesn't get his Renan. He's like the poster boy for that guy. It's intimidating, LOL, but no hard feelings if I don't bring the pain. But I'm still try. I think he'll do great, Thunder Mage, to be honest. So I wouldn't worry about it. Crit could definitely be a part of it too. That's definitely RNG. You encounter King Bradley. Rutrow. People in the chat, have you guys watched the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood all the way through? I started it like fairly recently. I'm not all the way through it though. I think I'm like 9 or 10 episodes in, but it is really good. I watch very little anime, but that show looked awesome, and with the collab, I wanted to watch it. It's really good. Dude, the best part in the community and weekly hype, honestly, it's no pressure and just great to be a part of. Ram's a big fan, and I'm a big fan of Ram. He's awesome, so appreciate that. Best anime of all times for me. I've heard that from a couple of places, actually. I was talking to, if anybody knows, Tugboat, who is one of our guildies. He's actually one of my good friends in real life. And I was saying that I was watching the show, and he's like, have you watched any other animes? And I said, I've watched Death Note. And he said, so you only watch good anime. So maybe that's the case. I don't know. I like Brotherhood a lot more than the original. Awesome. Well, I'm glad I'm watching Brotherhood then, because I've not seen the original either, so. I know my sister-in-law's watched it, and she was raving about it. She said it was very good, so. She is in our D&D group. OGFMA anime was my childhood. Siblings and I stayed up past our bedtime on Saturday nights to watch it when I was in 3rd grade. Nice. Thundermage, do you like the original better, or do you like Brotherhood better? Oh, we only have 5 encounters this time. That's weird. Why do we have way less this time? I don't know. We're already on 96, though. Let's go. The Thunder Mage is getting done. Getting it done. Not Thunder Mage in the chat. He is too, but these Thunder Mages here. I know for my first ones I was losing because Roy would die to damage 1 out of 3-ish times, not poison. Then changed his moves to force him to use Drain when he ran out of AP. Ooh, very nice. Nice tech. Actually, I would say watch original, then you would appreciate Brotherhood a lot more. But for not a big fan of anime, I guess start off with Brotherhood is probably better. That's fair. Nice. Yeah, I said this earlier in the chat, but if you're running Roy and you're not having 100% success rate, I don't know. I don't have Roy, so I can't test it, but I know Ready Player Will did make a video on it. On level 100 Roy. It is on his channel. It's also on Reddit. So if you just go on Reddit, it's on there too. The latter is faithful to the manga since it wasn't finished when the first anime came out. I wouldn't say I like it more, but the first anime is very gloomy and melancholy, which is pretty cool. Gotcha. I, a lot of times, feel like I have a tough time finding time to sit down and watch something. So since I'm already in Brotherhood, I'll probably just watch it all the way through. And then just be good with that, but... What's up, King Bradley? I will say, I think it's really cool. It's not cool playing against it, because King Bradley is disgustingly good. At least his kit looks absolutely insane. I haven't played against him a lot yet, but he looks insane. I do think his, like, reflex/counter thing actually, like, fits really thematically, like, showing him, like, early in the show. Because, like, there's, like, a couple of times where somebody tries to strike him, and he's just, like, way too fast, and he just, like, cuts him in half, basically, in that time, which is really dope. I feel like it's very fitting of his, like, counters. Yeah, I will definitely finish Brotherhood, for sure. I was going to play some Rune King after this, the RPG, but honestly, it's like kind of late already. I don't think I'll end up doing that. I might just try and grind out till level 100 and call it there. We'll have to see. We'll see where I'm at that point. I gotta do my guild battles too. I can do those on stream real quick too. And I do apologize to my other fellow Thunder Gods if I don't think my runes are correct on Skull for guild battle, but we'll see. Raiding with Classy, Glassy, and Rain. Very nice. I think Felipe wasn't in the chat when I said this before, but my fire account is insanely weak. I'll show you guys my masteries after this. They'll tell you how bad my fire is. Got to shoot, guys. Nice catching up. Ram, so thanks so much for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Have a good one and good luck in your series this week. Catra, my job gives me about 6.5 hours daily to kind of do whatever I want, which is essentially me watching things all night. Nice. That's cool. Three more levels to go. Then we can just grind out 100. I'm 25 fire mastery, not much. I think I'm the same, actually. But the difference is I think I have 40 lightning mastery, so you can see where I put my eggs. In which basket I put them. Soon as I found out from JP that Cloud was a lightning unit, I stopped being a water main and became a lightning main. I had to ditch Surf Taco. I was running water like pretty much nonstop, like a lot of people were doing at the time with Titus. I ran Titus, Winter Victoria, and Eldira. Don't show that fire lineup again. I might have to. Does it upset you when you see that, Katra? You should just be proud of what you have. And I finally now have 120 Summer Helena. I got her a while back, but it was like slow building, and that took way too long. $99. So this is the last one before 100. Let's do it. It's painful. Trust me, Katra, I would love to have better fire units. There's a lot of really good ones out there that I do not have. And FF7 is like my favorite game of all time, so I'll be honest, it hurt me a little bit not to pull Yuffie, but it just wasn't in the cards. There was other stuff that I needed more. But I did get Sephiroth. Can't skip him. Nothing wrong with slow building. Slow build over half my units since I don't have the resources to pull. I thought you should be full of resources. You said the videos are so short. Holy shit, that was a ton of damage on Ibarra. What did he just do? Until now, I've reincarnated Oberon 14 times. Nice. Oberon got a nice little 140. I like that the Thunder Smite breaks barriers. It's a nice tech. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I ran out. I need one more. Alright, let me go home and see if I have one ready. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. So first, I'm going to start the background farming. And I'm going to just let this go as much as it possibly can. Because I'm not going to do many more raids tonight, so I will do this and let it use all the energy it can. And then I'm gonna do level 100 real quick, and then I'm gonna do guild battles, and then I'm gonna peace out. That's the plan. At first I couldn't see myself skipping any Full Metal Alchemist units. I ended up being right. Strongly considering buying a will pack for Vega. High chance I'm passing on Roy VC though. That Roy VC I want, man. But it's like, I think for me it's it'll end up being either that or Bradley, because I don't think I'll spend to do the paid thing. So I gotta pick one. Which it's going to be Bradley. I'm gonna do it. I was gonna do the Roy VC, but if I have to spend all the Vidior over the course of the collab, I'll just do it. I've already like tried for him somewhat, so I'm just gonna go to pity, and it is what it is. I had to get Alphonse. Had to go with my lightning guy, so. Any good hiking / kayaking in your area? Kinda. We haven't kayaked a whole lot like in my area. We have a place we call up north anyway. It's like 5 hours away that we go about 1 week a year as like a family vacation, and we went kayaking there, which was cool. There's like some hiking, but nothing crazy. But we did do about a year ago, we went on a big hiking trip. Oh my gosh. I'm like literally almost done with everything I need to do in this game crashes, of course. We did a trip out west though, out by like Yellowstone and all that kind of stuff. That was a lot of fun, hiking. But SK Hein, I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher your name. I don't know what it is, but thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. What state are you in? We're in Wisconsin. Apparently some people can tell by the accent and some people can't. I always think I don't have an accent because I'm from where I'm from, but apparently I do, so. I don't have Bro's VC yet either. I hate leaving VCs on the table though. I agree. I just, dude, like magic attack resist penetration is such a rare thing to find on a VC. Like I know I'm going to regret it if I skip that. But I also like, I don't know. It is what it is. So I'll find ways around it. All right, so this is the last raid. I don't think it finished my background farming. I think it closed right before I hit confirm. So I'll have to do that. I'll do this raid, then I'll do the background farming, then guild battle. So many limited VCs, and next week Dark Bahamut. Dude, it's ridiculous how many things have been coming out lately. It's not cool, Gumi. Because I'm going to end up skipping stuff that I don't want to skip, but it is what it is. I'll end up getting it at a little later date. It's fine. Right now I'm leveling Urel and Charisse. I got Corwell 120. I see this like a tribal team, forest people. Some VC makes great synergies with jobs and weapons. Nice. Dude, the forest people team. I love it. That's a dope theme. I do like the job VCs. It's a cool addition. Oh, Shadow Central. What do you think about job VCs? I literally just said that before I read what you said. Pros and cons. I like the concept a lot. I know JB has mentioned this a couple times before, and I fully agree. I really, really, really wish they handed out more for free. I think it's disappointing that they don't hand out more for free. I'm glad that they've been having like one per collaboration at least that is free. Thank God. But because they're like direct power creep in a sense, so that's kind of strange because like the numbers are just flat out higher than some other ones, so that's kind of weird. But I think too, if you were a new player, if you started like a couple months ago, you could very easily form like an insanely good team like pretty quickly just by building like a strike team and grabbing all these strike VCs. So that's kind of cool. But 3 fire units in a row with VCs for each. Yep. It's kind of wild. I mean, everybody was complaining about how fire didn't get anything for a long time, so here's all of the things. I would love to have Rugia. Rugia seems cool. I have not seen him anywhere. I think Bradley's going to be around for a long time, though. His kick looks kind of nuts. Would be better if it was easier to sort VC to see which ones... Dude, I can't believe that's not a thing yet. This game has been around for over 3 years and we don't have VC sorting. It's ridiculous. I mean, how hard is it to add a elemental tab or now a like weapon-based tab? I feel like it can't be that hard. I think it's good if the 3-party buff per VC actually applies to that class. I think it's a direct power creep, but if it's just 2 out of 3 party buff applies, I don't think it's worth that much. I agree. It's so hard to team build them. It's one of those things that, like, for the most part, it is like a long thing. Like, you're just not going to have the stuff to build full teams around that right now. Strike is like the first one, it seems like, which I think they have 5 or maybe 6 cards. There's a couple other classes that are, like, close. I do like it for like some stuff though, like for example, this is not a top tier team, but this is my Kylo Ren team that I was running the other night in Arena. They all have the Hio lightsaber sword skin, and I get to run like cards like this, which are great for all Greatsword members. That's really cool. So if you just want to make like fun teams, they're really cool for that. But I'm still doing mono elements, so I'm still running a lot of lightning cards for them. All right, let's do a guild battle real quick. probably get murdered. We'll see. Torvis, it's you. You're chosen. I'm pretty sure that Skull's TMR does not have runes on it. We'll see. Also, I have not set up Al's stuff. I literally had just added him to this team, so I'm curious to see what he does here, because I've not turned on or off abilities, I don't think. So I actually don't know what he has on, so this will be a good test. This is so bad. I should be so much better than this. I apparently have Kane's TMR on him. I didn't even realize I had that. Okay. Let's see what you got, Ed. Al. I called him Ed. Jesus Christ. I think I called him Ed twice. I'm sorry, Al. That's not a lot of damage. It's not even enough to proc a heal. The blind, though. I'm not going to lie. Lemire is the one unit that has given me problems when I've attacked dark teams with my lightning units. Because the Quicken is like the only thing that can make Skahal go bye-bye before Resnick heals him up. Yes, I'm focusing on 3 Fizz VCs. I got Ed level 140 in Snow / Raldor. Just need Al to get to 140. Very nice. So this is what I'm talking about. The haste and quicken. It's too much, too fast. Resnick is not able to get a heal, so Al just goes bye-bye. We might still be okay, though. Just depends if she gets a quicken off before Resnick heals. No, we should be fine. So your Al isn't even 140? He is not. I'm not doing it till season 3, dude. Then I'll use my things. Also, I was a little worried. I haven't tried it yet. I was a little worried that because I'm trying to 120 Ed first, that I would accidentally use the Mind Spheres and not be able to 120 Ed. I know you can do like the exchange thing or whatever, but I didn't accidentally want to like screw that up. All right, well, at least we got 3 stars. That's good. That balanced Skahal emote is spot on. He's not okay. You need that elemental chain resist buff. I agree. I need to mess with his AI. I'll do that off stream after this. All right. Is there anything else that I can clean up? That feels like something I'd probably win. I'm gonna laugh my ass off when the Asterisk kicks my ass here. Use exchange and steal your Medina spheres and Ziza. We all know people won't ever 140 them. How dare you? You think I won't 140 Medina in season 3? You don't know who you're talking to, Catra. All right, Skahal, make them go bye-bye. I love Medina. She's fun. Step in magic. Not something I expected. That's not below 70%, is it? Oh, it doesn't matter. He can't do enough. All right, we're good. We're good. Crisis averted. Titus just dodged that. That's what I get for not having runes on my Skahal. All right, goodbye. Can't dodge Energy Buster. All right, 5 stars. I'll take that. For not having Trust Stones on Skahal, I think that's a win. Medina's a lot of fun, though. You can ask Sand Rooster what he thinks about my Medina. Back in one of the Orange A Friday Night Fights tournaments, we had some really weird rules we had to follow, and I had no good teams that I could come up with, so I did a double Quicken Medina bomb strategy. And unfortunately, my battle with him was off stream, but it literally worked out 100% perfectly, where the double Quicken went off. She went across the entire map and just limit breaked and insta-killed all 3 of Sand Rooster's units, and it made me very happy. So, she was the free unit when I started. I've seen plenty of legs being crossed and ice shards falling from the sky. Yeah, dude. She was legit. All right. I think that's it. I think it's set to use energy. I don't know if it'll end up using that, but that's fine. Yeah, background repeats on. We're up to a level 100. Guild battle's done. I think that's it for the stream, guys. But thanks so much to everybody for stopping in. I really appreciate it. It was very fun talking to all of you guys. Like I said, I'll be on Monday. I'm gonna try and do it each Monday and stuff like that. So, and I'll keep you guys posted about any like future tournament and all that good stuff. But yeah, thanks to everybody stopping in. Oh man, that 635 is. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that, Katra. But yeah, everybody: Zathrian, Sebastian, Katra, Shadow Snatcher, Thunder Mage, Felipe, McCrane, Surf Taco. Everybody who is in here. Some Smarty still in here. So everybody lurking. Really appreciate you guys. And have a good night. You too, JB. Take it easy, everybody.